Don't be scared to sit up there. I saw you looking over there. I saw you looking over there. I saw you looking over there.
See, he was always sitting on his ear, so that makes sense.
That podium.
They keep rid of that back row back there. I don't know what y'all gonna do.
We get on the back row. Hey, where there's a back row? It don't matter how far back. This is a back row. Just go back row, backslide, back. The degenerates, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it, the degenerates. I did too. I grew up Baptist, I'm church pride. I was a back row, backslide, Baptist.
Yes, sir.
I cannot be a preacher's kid. I got to church kid had the.
Yeah, they came through a couple of different times.
Oh, yeah.
Higher
That's
density
going
zoning,
right now.
and they finally settled on a little bit lower density.
Yes,
zoning.
I did.
But it's all single family homes over there. So it'll tie in right there, James Campbell, and ties on the back side back there. I think they let subdivision. But it connects in two different places. No, but it is for sale, but there's so much fill on that, it's really not set up for residential. Now, we did have a meeting this past week, or this Wednesday, with more of a lumberyard kind of deal, but I think they're going to pass on it. There's too many strings attached to it, unknown. I think they're going to move on with it, but. Yeah. Shoot, he's up. It's Paul Kelton. Yes, sir. I'd sit up there with him. Yes, sir.
Probably mine was.
Just had an elderly lady call me. We were doing electrical lines, they cut it, put a piece of plywood down, or flip flop, call them.
Oh, my.
Just your head open. Yeah, she seen them. I'd say the contractor will also.
Oh, you got to park here. Just to make it smile.
Plywood. The contractor's like, well, look, we got to pour concrete on the inside on the chimney, so we'll do it then. Like, no. You can't do that. That little 6-inch strip needs to be done.
Yeah.
Stays with you. Okay, airplane tickets canceled our flight.
Yeah.
Supposed to be bad weather.
I've been through Kansas. 70. There ain't nothing there. All well. In turbines.
All right, well, good evening, everyone. I have 5:30, so we will go through our public hearings prior to entering into our regular meeting. Welcome to all of those who are here. Public hearing number one, public hearing on ordinance number 4581, an ordinance to amend the fiscal year 25-26 budget ordinance number 4544 as amended, providing for revisions to the general state street aid capital projects, grants, and wastewater funds. Anyone here in the audience this evening wish to be heard on public hearing number one? Seeing none, anyone on council wish to be heard on public hearing number one? Hearing none, entertain a motion to close public hearing number one.
Second.
Motion's been made, properly seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. Madam Clerk, call the roll, please.
Mr. McCollum, Mr. Huffman, Ms. Sechrist, Mr. Marshall,
Aye.
Mr. McKelvey,
Aye.
Vice Mayor McBroom, Mayor Mulder.
Aye, public hearing number one is closed. Next item two, public hearing on ordinance number 4583, an ordinance to amend ordinance number 4400, the same being the zoning ordinance of the city of Columbia, Tennessee, by approving the preliminary planned unit development master plan for Lot 8A of the Beechcroft Plaza PUD off Cayer Lane and Nashville Highway at tax map 42, parcel 14.05. Anyone in the audience this evening wish to be heard on public hearing number two? Hearing none, anyone on council wish to be heard on public hearing number two? Seeing none, entertain a motion to close public hearing number two.
Motion closed. Second.
Motion's been made, properly seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk.
Mr. McCollum.
Aye.
Mr. Huffman, Ms. Sechrist, Mr. Marshall,
Aye.
Mr. McKelvey,
Aye.
Vice Mayor McBroom, Mayor Mulder.
Aye, public hearing number two is closed. All right, now I'd like to welcome everyone to the regular meeting of the Columbia City Council for the month of March 2026. Welcome to all of you who are here this evening and to all of those who may be joining on our YouTube either live or later throughout the week. We're glad you joined us. Looking forward to tonight's meeting. We will now have a roll call led tonight, and all roll calls led by Kim Dale, and we'll call her Madam Clerk for the evening. If you'll take the roll, please.
Mr. McCollum.
Here.
Mr. Huffman, Ms. Sechrist,
Here.
Mr. Marshall,
Here.
Mr. McKelvey,
Here.
Vice Mayor McBroom,
Here.
Mayor Mulder.
Here, let the record reflect those members of council who are present. Next item will be our invocation. This evening, Councilmember McKelvey is going to lead us in our invocation, and we thank him for that. And we will call on Liz Bermudez to lead us in the prayer this evening. So if you please will stand as you're able for, or did I say the prayer? Yeah. I did not mean the prayer. I meant the pledge. Stand for the pledge. I do apologize. Repeat. We appreciate Councilmember McKelvey for the invocation and Liz Bermudez for the pledge.
Let us pray. Our Father, we thank you for this day and for your many blessings. For we ask thy presence of those that lost, injured in Virginia, and be with those that have been affected. We ask thee to be with our soldiers overseas and at home with their families. Thank you for loving us in Jesus. Innocent one that died, that rose, that ascended in heaven.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Thank you, Councilmember McKelvey and Ms. Bermudez, for those items. We'll move now to the approval of agenda, section 4. Motion's been made, properly seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. Madam Clerk.
Ms. Sechrist, Mr. Marshall,
Aye.
Mr. McKelvey,
Aye.
Vice Mayor McBroom, Mayor Mulder.
Aye. The agenda is approved. There being no presentations this evening, we will move straight into. Did I pass over minutes? 6.1.
Minutes.
Oh, there.
It's all right. You said the prayer. You get a pass. Item 6.1, approve the minutes of the February 12, 2026 City Council meeting.
Motion to approve. Do that.
Been moved and properly seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. Madam Clerk.
Mr. McCollum? Ms. Seacrest? Mr. Marshall?
Aye.
Mr. McKelvey?
Aye.
Vice Mayor McBroom? Mayor Moller?
Aye. That item is approved. Next item, 6.2, approve the appointment of Andrew Pearson. I should know that, Andrew, but we know him as Andrew. To the City of Columbia Arts Council for a 3-year term beginning on March 12, 2026 and expiring on March 12, 2029.
To approve.
Second.
Motion's been made and properly seconded. I'd just like to say thank you for your willingness to serve, and we appreciate what you will bring to that council. Any further discussion?
I look forward to learning more than to bringing.
All right. Madam Clerk, call the vote.
Mr. McCollum? Ms. Seacrest? Mr. Marshall?
Aye.
Mr. McKelvey?
Aye.
Vice Mayor McBroom? Mayor Moller?
Aye. That item is approved. Now we'll go to the consent agenda. These items deemed non-controversial, not requiring any additional debate or attention. I will read them collectively and then we'll vote on them in a block. 7.1, approve disbursements for the month of January 2026 in the amount of $10,967,212.19. Item 7.2, approve and authorize the disposal of surplus equipment. Item 7.3, approve and authorize the City of Columbia to revise the current fee structure with Mutual of Omaha to include comprehensive services for employee assistance program services with an estimated cost of $4,644.60 per year. Item 7.4, approve and authorize the mayor to sign the agreement and all related documents with Ameriflex for Section 125 flex spending accounts for unreimbursed medical and dependent care for eligible employees. Item 7.5, approve and authorize the mayor to sign a contract between the City of Columbia and Lamar Advertising in the amount of $4,000 for digital billboard advertising in the Nashville, Middle Tennessee area. Item 7.6, approve and authorize the mayor to sign the agreement with the City of Columbia and Caitlin Lucia, content creator, in the amount of $4,000 for a spring social media collab. Item 7.7, approve and authorize the mayor to sign a contract between the City of Columbia and General Communications in the amount of $6,595 for advertising in the 26-27 Murray County Livability Magazine. Item 7.8, approve and authorize the mayor to sign a contract between the City of Columbia and Style Blueprint for a summer travel digital marketing campaign in the amount of $1,995. Item 7.9, approve and authorize the mayor to sign the amendment to the Healthy Built Environment Grant Contract, moving funds from fiscal year 25 to fiscal year 26 in the amount of $50,000. Item 7.10, approve and authorize the mayor to execute agreement with Alfred Benesch and Company for professional consultant engineering to provide services related to the City of Columbia's pavement management and preservation program in the amount not to exceed $145,680, and authorize the mayor to enter into a software agreement with City Logics in an amount not to exceed $18,900. 7.11, approve the purchase of 3 license plate readers with 5-year subscriptions for each reader from Motorola Solutions in the amount of $8,541.65 for year 1, with $4,310.93 due annually for years 2 through 5. Item 7.12, approve and authorize the mayor to sign the amendment to the Tennessee Highway Safety Office grant contract, which reduces the grant contract amount from $28,442.32 to $22,753.86. And item 7.13, approve purchase of crowd protection barriers utilizing the Violent Crimes Intervention Funds grant in the amount of $261,520 from GSA contract number 47QSWA19D001F. That is the consent agenda this evening, item 7.1 through 7.13. Entertain a motion to approve. It's been properly seconded. I know there was some discussion on some of these items at study session, which I wasn't here for, but I did just want to point out that some of these grants and some of the things that we're getting here are things that we've been talking about and it's part of a strategic plan. And I do appreciate staff's continued attention towards that very cohesive strategic plan that I think includes really good input from council and staff alike. So thank you to all for that. Any further discussion on the consent agenda? Hearing none. Madam Clerk?
Mr. McCollum? Ms. Seacrest? Mr. Marshall?
Aye.
Mr. McKelvey?
Aye.
Vice Mayor McBroom? Mayor Moller?
Aye, the consent agenda is approved. There being no items under Section 8, Administration, will go to Section 9, Resolutions. 9.1, Resolution 2612, a resolution requesting the Murray County Election Commission to conduct a city election for the offices of mayor and vice mayor on Tuesday, November 3rd, 2026. I will make the motion to approve that. Properly seconded by the vice mayor. Any discussion on this resolution 9.1? Hearing none, Madam Clerk.
Mr. McCollum. Ms. Seacrest. Mr. Marshall. Mr. McKelvey. Vice Mayor McBroom. Mayor Moller.
Aye, that item is approved. Next item, 9.2, resolution number 2613, tax corrections. Been moved and properly seconded. Any discussion on that? Hearing none, Madam Clerk.
Mr. McCollum. Ms. Seacrest. Mr. Marshall. Mr. McKelvey. Vice Mayor McBroom. Mayor Moller.
Aye, that item is approved. Next item, 9.3, resolution 2614, a resolution to accept the ownership and maintenance of sewer improvements serving Woodward Estates. Motion's been made and properly seconded. Any discussion on item 9.3? Hearing none, Madam Clerk.
Mr. McCollum. Ms. Seacrest. Mr. Marshall. Mr. McKelvey. Vice Mayor McBroom. Mayor Moller.
Aye, that item is approved. Next item, section 9.4, resolution 2615, a resolution ratifying the acceptance of sponsorship donations for the 2026 Mid-State Classic softball games to be held at Ridley Sports Complex on March 10, 2026, in the amount of $19,000. This is Ward 4. Motion's been made, properly seconded. Perhaps this is an opportunity to just provide a compliment to everyone involved in the 2026 Mid-State Classic, Mr. City Manager. Each year it just seems like the event gets better and better. It seems like because our departments involved learn something every year that they improve, or something that works well, they make it even better. It was just a really cool event this year. I heard a lot of positive feedback. One of the things that occurs to me is, sort of like Mule Day. Everybody's happy on Mule Day. Everybody's walking around town with a smile on their face. When you go out to the Mid-State Classic for that softball game, it feels a lot like that. Everybody's just happy. We don't really even know what we're happy about, but we're happy. I'm happy about all the orange that I see. That makes me real happy. But more importantly, I'm happy that a town of our size can have a game of that nature with a team that is currently ranked number 1 in the country, which has never happened before, or never happened for them to be in Columbia while they were ranked number 1 in the country, which was pretty cool for a town like ours. So just want to say thank you to everyone involved in that. Our community shined this year for the Mid-State Classic, as it has in all years, but thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Clerk.
Mr. McCollum. Ms. Seacrest. Mr. Marshall. Mr. McKelvey. Vice Mayor McBroom. Mayor Moller.
Aye, that item is approved. Next item, 9.5, resolution number 2616, a resolution ratifying the City of Columbia's application for the GM on Main Street grant, accepting the grant award for $60,000, and authorizing the mayor to execute documents related to accepting and administering the grant project. Been moved and properly seconded. Any discussion on that item? Hearing none, Madam Clerk.
Mr. McCollum. Ms. Seacrest. Mr. Marshall. Mr. McKelvey. Vice Mayor McBroom. Mayor Moller.
Aye, that item is approved. Next item, resolution number 2617, a resolution establishing a cash management policy for the City of Columbia. It's been moved and properly seconded. Any discussion on that item? Hearing none, Mr. Madam Clerk.
Mr. McCollum. Ms. Seacrest. Mr. Marshall. Mr. McKelvey. Vice Mayor McBroom. Mayor Moller.
Aye, that item is approved. Next item, 9.7, resolution 2618, a resolution establishing a capital asset management policy for the City of Columbia. Moved and properly seconded. Any discussion on that item 9.7? Hearing none. Madam Clerk.
Mr. McCollum. Ms. Seacrest. Mr. Marshall. Mr. McKelvey. Vice Mayor McBroom. Mayor Moller.
Aye, that item is approved. Next item, 9.8, resolution number 2619, a resolution establishing a budget monitoring policy for the City of Columbia. It's been moved and properly seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. Madam Clerk.
Mr. McCollum. Ms. Seacrest. Mr. Marshall.
Aye.
Mr. McKelvey.
Aye.
Vice Mayor McBroom. Mayor Moller.
Aye, that item is approved. Next item, 9.9, resolution number 2622, a resolution adopting Columbia 2026 as the annual strategic plan for the city of Columbia. Been moved and properly seconded, and let me just again say that this is something that I think is the most important thing that we can do as a community. This would have been my last year as a part of the strategic plan conversation. But please know that I'm going to make sure I have a copy of this wherever I may be. I'm in a little notebook somewhere and make sure that this thing continues to be followed. But on a serious note, I do appreciate and value these conversations and the ability to have a plan that really allows us to understand each other from a council and a staff level and really move forward a very good policy for this community. Madam Clerk.
Mr. McCollum. Ms. Seacrest. Mr. Marshall.
Aye.
Mr. McKelvey.
Aye.
Vice Mayor McBroom. Mayor Moller.
Aye, that item is approved. Final section, ordinances 10.1, second consideration of ordinance number 4578, an ordinance to amend ordinance 4400, the same being the zoning ordinance of the city of Columbia, Tennessee, by amending the commercial downtown historic district overlay to include property at 810 Woodland Street being tax map 99A, Group K, parcel 11, Ward 3. And I am going to recuse on this matter. Mr. Vice Mayor?
Thank you, Mayor. You have a motion?
Motion approved.
Have a motion, second. Discussion? None, roll call.
Mr. McCollum. Ms. Seacrest. Mr. Marshall.
Aye.
Mr. McKelvey.
Aye.
Vice Mayor McBroom.
Motion passes.
Thank you. So the record just could reflect that abstained or recused. Thank you. Item 10.2, second consideration of ordinance number 4587 as amended, an ordinance to amend the fiscal year 25-26 budget ordinance number 4544 as amended, providing for revisions to the general capital projects and grants funds. It's been moved, properly seconded. Any discussion on item 10.2? Hearing none. Madam Clerk?
Mr. McCollum. Ms. Seacrest. Mr. Marshall.
Aye.
Mr. McKelvey.
Aye.
Vice Mayor McBroom. Mayor Moller.
Aye. That item is approved. Next item, 10.3, second consideration of ordinance number 4582, an ordinance to amend ordinance 4400, the same being the zoning ordinance of the city of Columbia, Tennessee, by approving the Morning Point Preliminary Planned Unit Development Master Plan, formerly part of the Rutherford Lane Westfield Park mixed-use put off of Rutherford Lane and Westfield Drive, being a portion of tax map 112, parcel 3.07, Ward 1. 10.3. Been moved, properly seconded. Any discussion? Madam Clerk.
Mr. McCollum. Ms. Seacrest. Mr. Marshall. Mr. McKelvey. Vice Mayor McBroom. Mayor Moller.
Aye, that item is approved. Next item, 10.4, first consideration of ordinance number 4583, an ordinance to amend ordinance 4400, the same being the zoning ordinance of the city of Columbia, Tennessee, by approving the preliminary planned unit development master plan for Lot A of the Beechcroft Plaza PUD off Cayer Lane and Nashville Highway at tax map 42, parcel 14.05. It's been moved, properly seconded. Any discussion?
This right here is another example for our new ordinance.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Madam Clerk.
Mr. McCollum. Ms. Seacrest. Mr. Marshall. Mr. McKelvey. Vice Mayor McBroom. Mayor Moller.
Aye, that item is approved. Item 10.5, first consideration of ordinance number 4584, an ordinance to terminate an electric power easement located on tax map 51, parcel 58.07 at Honey Farm Way and US 31 Nashville Highway, and authorize the mayor to execute any related documents. It's been moved, properly seconded. Any discussion on that item? Hearing none. Madam Clerk.
Mr. McCollum. Ms. Seacrest. Mr. Marshall.
Aye.
Mr. McKelvey. Vice Mayor McBroom. Mayor Moller.
Aye, that item is approved. That takes us to other business. Any member of council have anything wish to be heard? All right, well, good meeting. Let the record reflect the time of the meeting. And maybe one on the history books over my 2 terms. And that's not a bad place to make a little history, finishing with an efficient meeting. So I want to say thanks, everyone, for your attention to these matters this evening. And thanks to everyone who joined us. And have a good rest of the week. And we'll see you next month. We'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion's been made, properly seconded. Any further discussion on that? Hearing none, we'd like to say thank you to our Assistant Clerk this evening, Kim Dale, and ask Madam Clerk Dale to call the vote to adjourn.
Mr. McCollum? Ms. Seacrest? Mr. Marshall? Mr. McKelvey? Vice Mayor McBroom? Mayor Moller?